following D&D campaign is rated TV-MA LSVEP. It contains strong language, sexual situations, violence, extreme nerdiness, and proper naughty behavior. It is intended only for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
That would have gotten our attention.
That actually would have.
And we're good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We have a history of nipples on the show.
Perfection.
Katie.
Also, again, we're good.
Who's?
Hi! Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome to the Sam Star.
Wait, this show? This show?
Never.
You don't remember? I'll text you
welcome,
later.
everybody.
I'll text you later.
Was it one of our?
Sorry.
Well, not one. I guess a set of our nipples.
Yes, a set of
A
our
pair.
nipples. A pair.
I just assumed you had a history of nipples, like, in your lives.
Was there
Yeah, in our lives.
Well, that
Sure,
too,
not
yeah.
this.
one
This-
incident?
There was one incident. You
Like
guys.
Lennox always showing his
whomst?
nipples.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
oh my god. You guys, I'm so sorry that we can't start the show. I need to remind my players about the time that there were nipples on stream. Give
I
me 1
remember.
second.
I remember the story because I want to cosplay it, and then I almost did that this past Halloween because I was
Uh-huh.
just gonna wear because I've got a nice kimono.
Yes.
Get it
yeah.
done.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Now we're all know that we're all there. Hi, happy Sunday, everyone. We're out of Tasha. She's in the middle of moving. I'm sure everyone knows. But we are up one Katie with us tonight. Katie, I'm so excited to finally have you. We've been trying to get you on for a while, but it just hasn't been the right time. But now it is as we approach our 69th episode.
Oh.
I know, I'm very excited. Just so everyone knows, Katie was part of my very first original D&D group with Emilio and Alec from Tuesday nights. So yeah,
Cool.
excited to have you.
Yay.
Yay! So
Yeah, thanks for
we'll
joining.
yes,
Thanks
and
for having me.
of course, and we'll see how long these kids screw around until we actually get to meet Katie's character. Katie
I'll
signed on
behave.
for
It's a little passive.
you know.
Yeah.
Mhm. She's already signed up for multiple sessions just in case you guys ignore her.
Nice. Aw.
Never.
Anyway, all right, so let's dive into it. Let's do our rolls first. Katie, got your
I forgot
D20.
about rolls.
Oh, I
again.
don't have my dice out.
Oh my god, you guys you are 20 minutes late.
I don't
20
have
minutes
the
late.
equivalent of my dice
Hey,
out
Alec.
because-
Oh,
Alec, who's
Oh,
watching
fuck.
stream, can you get me some dice?
Oh, what a role reversal! This is so
Oh my
exciting.
God. We are running behind and no one can get their dice.
Make it
7
snappy, Alec.
7 for Iliana.
A 7, okay.
11 for Lennox.
11 for Llennoc.
I'm relaunching my browser.
Ooh, critical fail.
Ooh,
Get that out of the way.
7.
a 7.
A 9.
A 9. Okay. I rolled an 11, which I believe is what Llennoc.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
It is.
Oh.
And you've unthroned Stephen as the on the money. All right.
Congratulations.
Yay.
TVMA, check. Roll, check. Oh, since Elzaris's player isn't here, I will do her roll for her on whether or not
So generous.
someone takes her down in the bounty.
Oh, yes,
that's
the
great.
bounty roll.
Love it.
Unfortunately, I can't tell you what's going on, but
Ah,
roll has been made.
that's so exciting. I love the
That big bounty.
Check. You're not controlling Elzaris. Elzaris isn't here.
No, fuck. Yeah, Elzaris is dead. Why did I say Elzaris?
I don't know.
Probably because
controlling-
the characters have some similar tendencies.
What are you talking about? All right. Anyway, I guess it's time for the recapper.
Right. So last session, the group and Clara met with Rory, who is not actually Rory, but it's is it pronounced Ramen? The voiceless one? You're muted.
Roman,
Roman,
Mhm.
the voiceless one.
not
Sorry.
ramen. Why would
Ramen.
It's in my notes. That's my notes.
You were
Miso
hungry
ramen,
when you
the
wrote
voiceless
it.
one.
God.
And we clarified plans to take a diplomatic approach with the giants, something about the blood of a serpent and the was it the Navarro's waste?
Let me look. I don't remember what I told you.
It was a
guys.
lot of random, a lot of nouns.
Bara waste.
Gotcha.
Bara.
BAR.
Yeah, Bara.
Okay. Anyways, we then jumped into Javier and made arrangements with him to coordinate him waiting at a portal for us while we went to Vog Maldir to get the crepes. And the plan is to get the crepes and within minutes jump into Javier's hole, then jump into a portal and ideally deliver the crepes as soon as possible. However, Jules is meeting with Gram Frieda to create a contingency plan in case that falls through. While that was happening, Derik, while in Vog Maldir, met with the theater owners, and he coordinated for all the proceeds of the next play to be donated to the theater. We went to bed, woke up. Iliana is, I believe, walking to an abbey that Jules suggested, and the rest of the party is in their respective rooms. And I think that's where we left off. I don't think I forgot anything.
I don't think you forgot anything important. No.
Yeah.
It's you. It's the most professional one from Emilio yet.
Oh, and Jules and Clara boned down.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you.
Yeah.
There it is.
There you are.
There it is. That's what I was waiting
The
for.
chef's kiss, yeah.
I almost forgot.
Oh.
Not that she's forgettable. Just Emilio is
Wow.
forgettable.
Mhm.
There are just so many.
So many. One in every city.
All
right. Okay, so we'll hop back into it. As we said, that Derik was leaving the theater. Fen is off on her own right now, but Iliana is heading towards an abbey at the moment. So it doesn't take long for you to make your way there. You see the ruins of the abbey that Jules described, and then the small temple that's been built right next to it. And it looks very sort of simplistic in its build, especially for being in the dwarven city. Everything else you've seen is like pretty intricate stonework, but this is just a simple block stone. And you walk up to it. And you see that written in, you can speak Sylvan, correct?
I believe so.
Okay.
Let me just
Like
take a look at my D&D Beyond in my
Mhm.
tabs here because I totally had it already pulled up. Yes, I can.
It roughly translates to the Temple of the Small. When you walk up, two big double doors.
Oh, because we're in Vog. Okay, we're in the Dwarven City. Okay, got it. Okay. She'll go in.
You step in, and it looks like there's like this two-story sort of like waiting space, and you can tell that the temple continues past through another set of double doors. But you see all of these signs that are in Dwarven and Elvish and Common that they respectfully ask for your silence, please. But there is sort of this table in the middle, and you see this younger Dwarven woman sitting there in vestments, just sort of waiting as you approach.
Okay. She will approach the woman in vestments. Start to say something and then like tap her on the shoulder because of the silence thing.
She'll just smile at you.
I'm looking for a place for. Do you have a place here for Torm worshippers?
She kind of looks at you for a moment and gestures sort of off to like one side and sort of gets up to kind of show you off to one corner.
Okay. Thank you.
Takes you to a little side room. And as she closes the door in this, like, it's just a small little, like almost like a large confessional. She says, Oh dear. We at the temple don't necessarily subscribe to Torm's beliefs, but you are more than welcome to use the facilities to pray as you like. We only ask that you silence in the main chambers.
Sure. I'm having a bit of a, I guess, a faith crisis. I've been brought up to worship Torm, I guess, and I've worshipped him most of my life. But as in the past few years, I've kind of found myself not really sure that I want to. Well, I should kind of like look around that I want to worship him anymore. So I guess, like, what do you do if you find yourself disagreeing? Like, how can a deity who is supposed to be good be worshipped by a nation of how do I describe them? Killers? Unjust army who kill senselessly, and they're not punished for it. Like, these people, I was one of them. I worshipped Torm, and they just keep. While I was there, they kept, conquering, and they kept. And there wasn't any, fire from the sky or lightning, You
see, when the abbey was destroyed about 2 centuries ago, our followers had this sort of same crisis of faith. For us, though, for those who believe as we do, we turned inward for our spirituality. And we find faith in ourselves and faith in the humanities to be more rewarding than that to gods and deities. You can certainly worship them here. There's a space to do so. But for us, we use the silence and the quiet as meditation time for us to reflect upon our own additions to this world.
And you weren't, whatever you were worshipping before, it didn't, try and rain down justice upon you for not praying to it anymore?
If it did, I have no knowledge of it. But everyone who was part of the church then is part of the church now.
Interesting. That's very helpful, thank you. Do you have a room that I can... can I use this room to speak aloud to...
Yes, this is the only space that we allow speaking in the temple. Other than this, it's silence required by those, especially those not of the faith.
May I have the room?
Of course you may, dear, for as long as you like.
What's your name again?
My name is Iliana.
Iliana, you've been more of a help than I think you realize.
Thank you. If I can be of any other service, please let me know.
Will do. Thank you.
And she'll sort of like give you a little bow and leave the space for you.
Iliana's going to, going to bring out her wings once the door's closed. Is there any difference in them besides what she saw before?
There is, it looks like the growth of the darkness on the edges of your wings has kind of stopped. It's gone stagnant. It hasn't really changed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, she will bring them out and kind of look at them herself as much as she can. And, Torm. I think I'm at the end of my rope with this. I mean, surely you know how I feel about the whole thing. I've asked you before to explain what's happening here, if this is you or something else to my wings. I guess this is kind of your last chance. I know it's not good to tempt the gods, or whatever you are, deity, but I can't go on pretending that I still worship when I haven't prayed to you in a while. I mean, maybe you know that, maybe you don't care. So I guess, now's your chance. If you want to say something, if you want to prove yourself, let's go. And she will remain silent for a few moments to see if anything happens.
Will you please roll a religion check?
I always do so good with these.
I know.
Okay. All right. It's a 19 total.
A 19 total. So you sit there silently for a few moments, and you see sort of the space sort of grow warm around you, and you hear the familiar voice of your deva, and hear them say, "Torm has not forgotten you. He only looks for you to find your own path. But Iliana, you are good of heart. If he is not the one for you, do not let him hold you back. Do not let him know I told you so."
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Just whatever you do, be sure of it. More people are coming, and you will need to be prepared and strong.
My people?
Yes.
You mean the Empire?
Yes. Remember your drink. And you feel the warmth sort of like leave the room.
Well, hell. Okay. With a little shiver, she will get up and kind of fold her wings in, not really put them, drop them completely, but just kind of put them down and, go back.
So as you enter the main entrance chamber, you see Ariana kind of go a little bit wide-eyed as she sees you come through with a pair of wings behind you. But she tries to keep it off her face as best she can, and she gives you a little bow as you walk through the chamber.
Iliana will nod her head as she passes.
All right.
Yep, she'll head back.
All right. So as she heads back, Llennoc, are you doing anything this afternoon?
Gosh, which book were you reading today, Jules? Was it the Tome of...
I'm reading my own book.
Oh, okay. I would like to take a look through, see if I can, having some experience with the book, maybe code break any of it. The Tome of Great and Powerful Things. If that's what it's called.
Yeah. So what part are you trying to read, though?
I want to, gosh, I really should have pulled it up before. I realized the other day that while I think we have the titles to everything, we haven't figured all the things out. If you know what, if you want to skip, I can pull that doc up in the chat and I'll be more prepared.
Okay. I might have it somewhere close, but was there anything else that you wanted to accomplish, Derik? Because I know that Jules is reading until his date tonight.
No, Derik is just trying to stay indoors and away from foul temptations.
Okay. Sounds good. So I'm looking through it. You have, Dan, you have, the book has pretty much been, I wanted to say that Mayriel helped you do this last time you guys were in the Castle Pass. You guys were able to translate the rest of the book.
Oh, okay. Some in the book there are some that don't have like the components listed. Can I work on that, or is that something we have? It's just not there?
You have it, but it's just not there.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
So you just need to tell me. You guys were going to tell me which ones you were going to work on, and I was going to get you.
Oh God, yeah. You don't want to do 80 instead. You just want to. Okay, I'll take a look at that quickly, and I'll message you. Otherwise, that's all I'm doing today.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
All right. So if there's nothing else, we can fast forward to this evening. What is everyone else up to? Because Jules, was everyone going to go with you to dinner, or was it just going to be you meeting up with Gram Frieda?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So what is everyone else going to be up to this evening?
Derek's straight up not doing anything.
Derik is staying. Yeah, Derik is staying in his room.
He's meditating.
Sure. We'll say Fen is in unless Iliana and Llennoc go out and want her to join. What are you two up to?
I'd say Iliana would probably stick close to Llennoc. What I was doing.
Okay. Anything in particular, Llennoc?
No, I'll just sort of excitedly talk about the bits. I guess no, we've already done all that in the book. In that case, I'll just chill. And Iliana, did you tell Llennoc where you were going, or no?
Yeah, she probably would. Yeah, she would say something. Yeah, so I went to the temple today.
You did? Oh, that's great. How did it go?
Enlightening, I guess. I met someone there that gave me some words of advice that was, I guess, gave me their experience. And about that, anyways, she had a similar experience, I guess, in a way to me, and that she mostly uses quiet time as reflection and meditation. And then I tried to call out and kind of challenged Torm.
Of course you did.
But of course, Torm itself didn't answer, but my David did. Who I think she probably would have said if I didn't, that she was in her dream last night. Or they were. Basically said that Torm hadn't forgotten me, but also that if I didn't want to worship them, that I didn't have to. And also that, kind of going along with my dream that I had the other night, that the Empire's coming for me.
Oh. Well, you know
I don't know what that means, but
if they're coming back for you. You know that we're all here.
I know.
Side.
I guess I just worry about... I guess that's the whole point, is that I worry what I don't know what they're like. I mean, we haven't been gone for too long, but I know that Rodrigo mentioned that the forces have been dwindled a bit, I think.
Oh.
Which is interesting that they're so concerned that they're... Anyways, so I'm not really sure what that's going to look like, and I worry not really about you or Jules, but that we as a group might have some trouble when they do, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I just don't want something to happen to everyone because of my own personal issue.
I think that as long as, you're sharing with everyone, as long as they know what they're in for, I don't think that anyone's going to have a problem with that. You're stuck by me, and I've got perhaps the assembly after me. I know they're not quite as grand as an entire nation, but they're certainly ubiquitous here in the Isles.
I should probably warn Rodrigo too that it could be a possibility, because I'm sure if they find out that he's here and didn't fulfill his duty, that he could be in trouble as well.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you made the trip, and I hope you find, I hope you find an answer. I know you were struggling with all that, and for what it's worth, you're not just one of the Empire. You're your own person. They might worship Saint Deity, but it doesn't mean that you're a bad person, or that Deity is answering them. Right? You got a word from your Deva. Who's to say that they're getting answers? But I hope you find yours.
And she'll take your hands. I'm sure I will. What is it with big empires and assemblies coming after single people,
Why can't they just leave us in peace?
Well.
We'll show them what's what.
Yes, we will. Yeah.
Oops.
Okay. So while Iliana and Llennoc have their evening, Jules, you head out to meet up with Gram Frieda.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess we're just going to dinner, right?
Yeah, I think you guys were just planning on going to dinner, so she'll meet you wherever it was that you had intended to go.
All right, yeah. I'll greet her with a hug, kiss on the cheek.
The dwarven woman, who is still in her dress robes from her day at the Mages College, greets you. Oh, it's so lovely to see you again.
It's great to see you.
How have you all been?
Relatively good. Some ups, some downs. Elzaris is no longer with us.
Oh no! How did she pass?
On her own accord.
Oh my goodness! That's so awful.
Yeah, she's still alive. I'm sorry, it's a bad joke. She's still alive. No, she left us.
I see. Oh,
It wasn't quite betrayal, but it was betrayal adjacent.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. All right. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Me
You
too.
two seemed close. So.
Physically, yeah, but there's
Mhm.
always, it's just a friend that I hope to see in the future. But anyways, she's in the past.
Yes.
How have you
Yes.
been?
Well, very busy, but well, nothing really too major has changed within the city since you last left.
That's good. Work's going well.
It is, yes. Not too much that I can discuss here, but and she kind of gestures to the restaurant.
Yeah. Well, and not that I didn't want to just see you for my own,
Of course.
pleasure,
Mhm.
but I could use some help if that's possible.
It's within my capabilities, of course.
Well, do you know anything about the Feywild?
Some, probably not as much as some of the Fey creatures that are at the college. But, is it knowledge that you seek?
I would say it's transportation, what I seek.
You're trying to get to the Feywild, are you?
Trying to make sure I get out of the Feywild.
Oh, I see. So you have your means of getting there, just not necessarily returning.
Well, we have a means of getting there and returning, but you can never be too safe when it comes to something like that.
I see. Well, I don't personally have any contacts there, but I could probably find one or two people that I work with that might be able to help.
I would really appreciate that.
Do you know where in the Feywild you're going, or is it just?
Did Derik ever tell us where?
I don't think so. No.
Do I know any information other than we're going to the Fey? Like,
You've guessed that you're going to see an Archfey. That's about.
Okay.
Yeah. And his name that he gave you was Aaron. I think that's all that you guys know.
Yeah, I'll relay that information. I'll say it's some guy named Garen. Kind of weird. He wants crepes. Derik. Do you remember my friend Derik?
I do. Yes.
Yeah,
Which
Derik.
policy?
On our behalf, made a deal.
Mhm.
And we intend to uphold it. So I guess just an introduction to your friends would be great.
Of course.
Just any information we can find.
Of course. It'll be a little bit more difficult since we don't know where in the Feywild you need to travel to and from. But let's see what I can do for you. Do you need the information quickly?
I mean, we can take our time tonight. I'm not in a rush.
Oh, all right. I mean, I can speak to them in the morning when I see them at the college and let you
Sounds
know. Is that fair?
Yeah, that sounds great.
All right.
Sounds great. And then like after that, I'll just have a normal date with her.
Okay.
See
Yeah.
see where it goes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So you two have a lovely evening, and she will get you the information in the morning.
Sure thing.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else for tonight, we'll go ahead and call it an evening, and we can get up the next day. What does everyone want to get accomplished?
The next day
Mhm.
or that night?
Did you want to accomplish something else that night?
I mean, yeah, I'll shoot my shot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll see.
Sure. I'm so sorry that I glossed over. Go
It's
ahead.
okay.
I'm so sorry.
Amazing.
Am I rolling something?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your persuasion check
Okay.
at advantage because
roll a
you've
d69.
yeah.
Nice, yeah.
You took her to dinner.
Yeah.
You took her to dinner.
Yeah.
You've had romantic relations with
It's
her
a
previously.
14.
A 14 with
Yeah.
advantage.
I rolled bad.
Wow.
Um,
Okay. Well.
Subscribe or die in the chat.
Yeah. No. Well, I also rolled a 14, so you're gonna have to roll again.
Oh boy.
Unfortunately.
All right.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, 22.
22, great, because I rolled a nat 1. So yeah, you're
Oh,
you're good to go.
goodness.
All right.
Very persuasive. After a long evening of chatting.
Yeah.
You two have a lovely evening together. All right. So next morning, anything else? What do we want to accomplish today?
I'm just gonna touch base with Jules, I guess, and see if he got Jules. Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
I hope your night went well.
Thank you. It did. I hope yours went well as well.
It did. Thank you, friend. So were you able to find an alternate means of travel in case you run into any trouble with Javier?
I'm working on that. I'm meeting with some people from the Fae this morning.
Oh, fantastic!
If you guys would like to join us,
I'd love to.
Yeah, and then I'll give them the information that whatever Gram Frieda gives me, I'll let her know that my friends are joining us. Just be little sponges for whatever knowledge they give us.
Are we all at the table, like, eating breakfast together, I assume?
Fen is not there. She's up in her room, but she will come down if you want her to.
I mean, I can catch her in later. So, this might sound a little, kind of, anyways, I had a dream. I don't know if all of you know how ASMRs work. Usually I think, or at least I know that I have a kind of a guide, I guess, like a spiritual guide. They've warned me twice now, once in a dream and yesterday in a vision of sorts at the temple. By the way, Jules, thank you for that. It was nice.
Anytime.
That my empire might be coming for me, the place where I'm from. We know that they sent Rodrigo to kill me and or possibly send another people, but it seems, I don't know. I mean, maybe she means, or maybe they mean another assassin, but it seemed more like they're coming for you, and when I asked, the Empire, they said yes, and then they disappeared in a warmth. I don't know. I can't, it's hard to explain.
A warmth?
Yes.
Like a...
It was an absence of warmth, kind of.
So...
Like at the pool.
Yeah. Right.
Well, it's just get out of the water.
Right. It's like when you're in the water and it's warm, and then all of a sudden you step out, and you're like, oh, it's not warm anymore.
Yeah. Need a towel.
That's what it was like.
Yeah.
So just so you know, that's happening.
We will be your towel, Iliana. We will keep you warm.
Okay. All right. I appreciate it. I don't really know what to expect, so I'm just saying that, and I don't really know how I'm going to find out. I'm going to warn Rodrigo because he could be endangered as well.
I'm sure he'll be fine though.
Well, I mean, he did go against their orders to kill me, so I'm sure that if they find that out, they will be upset. Anyways.
Yeah.
If I get any more warnings or I get more information, I guess I'll let you know.
Okay. And let's just say, we're walking down the street.
Yeah.
Someone jumps out of a trash can and attacks us.
Sure.
What are the rules of engagement? Should we just beat the shit out of them, or should we kill them?
I guess we should probably see if I recognize them first. I mean, I might be able to get some information out of them, but
sure.
I mean, for the most part, yes, we need to at least get them handled. Tied up. I have some rope. I have some rope that that y'all could use if you need any. Just make sure you get it out of the left pocket, not the right pocket. The right pocket has rope too, but it's not for
It's not
tying up
sanitary.
people. Right.
Yeah.
Kind of looks over at Lydic. It just use the one in the other pocket.
That's Lennox rope.
Hey,
We've got it.
right. It's definitely been made mine now.
Anyways, so right. You know. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Well, this breakfast is really good. Extra
is
good
it?
this morning. Just
Okay.
so hungry. I'm going to get some. I'm going to go and warn Rodrigo. I have a send in stone to him, so I'll go and do that now.
Okay.
So she'll leave the table or wherever the hell we are and get it done.
So you send the message to Rodrigo.
Yeah. It's Iliana. Been warned by my spirit guide that the Empire might be on their way. Be careful. Might be dropping in soon. Ish. That's it.
You got 3 words. You want to use them?
I have 3 words left.
Yeah.
Keep me updated.
Yeah. Okay. It's a brief pause before you hear the familiar voice back. Thank you. I will keep you updated. Let me know how you're doing too. I haven't heard from you, and I'd like to know. And that's it.
Okay. All right. Back into the tavern we go.
Okay. All right. What else are we accomplishing this morning?
Just waiting for the meeting.
So we can fast forward up to the meeting. Is everyone going? Fen will go with you. Derik, are you going to join?
Uh,
I'm gonna insist that Derik joins.
Derik
us.
is joining.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you can all 5 of you head out to the Mage College, and Steph, you're gonna be okay.
I think Steph's catching up the Zoom chat, guys.
Yeah. Anyway, so you guys all head up to the Mage College and meet Gram Frieda in her beautiful office workspace, and she says, just wait here for a moment, and I'll have them meet you in here. And she'll kind of like show you that she has like a tray of tea and coffee and things for you. So
Yeah.
and it'll be just a minute before they get there.
But no bacon.
Are you turning into Llennoc too, Iliana? Now are you gonna
Oh
start?
no,
getting
Iliana
upset?
would just like shrug to like Lydic, like you can't help some people, you know?
Who's not?
She got an STB, sexually transmitted bacon.
Uh-oh. Nice. The grease lube.
There's no bag of bacon to just spill or anything like that, Victoria?
No, there's no bag of bacon. No.
Okay.
You guys can have your own pocket bacon, but she did not
Okay.
provide you with any bacon. No.
All right.
So after a few minutes, you are joined by 2 high elves. They look like high elves that you've met before, but in their like manner of dress and walk, they sort of remind you of Commander Vari or Mavriel, in that they just feel like they're almost like from the Feywild. There's something about them that feels very Fey. And they both approach, they both have very like androgynous looks to them as well. And the first, which has like this sort of dark, almost indigo colored hair, reaches out and says, it's good to meet all of you, friends of Gram Frieda's. My name is Bali Dark, but you can call me Bali. Who do I have the pleasure of meeting?
I'll step forward, bow. Jules.
Jules. Good to meet you.
Iliana.
Iliana.
Derik.
Derik.
I say meekly.
Meow. Llennoc.
Llennoc. Ben.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my god.
It's good to meet all of you. This is my associate, Lulumin, and we can answer any questions you have about the Feywild.
I'm sorry, that was Lululemon.
No, it was not Lululemon. Lulumin.
Those are
Lulumin. Lulamin. An ass. You're such an ass.
You named it. You named them. Okay. It's a pleasure. So, Derik, why don't you fill them in on our objective?
Well, we are tasked with delivering crepes into the Feywild, and to have this stone, and he'll pull it out and say, once we get there, this is to teleport us where we need to be. I guess I hadn't really thought of an escape plan yet, but that's the... Okay, you children in the Zoom chat.
What?
Anyway.
Yeah, I was
tonight,
actually asking.
I'm so sorry. No, Katie, you did nothing wrong.
And so we're hoping to find a way to get to the Feywild.
Let's see. And may I see the stone?
Sure, and he already had it out. He'll just hand it
Okay.
over.
Thank you. And you'll see them sort of inspect the stone and say, this is a focus. Whatever magic you use to travel to the Feywild, it will help you arrive in this certain destination. I cannot tell what destination it is from simply looking at it, but...
Well, I think there'll be people that want crepes there.
Sounds more than likely, given your story.
Is that something you can help us do to make the passage?
We could either help you get there or return. Although, not knowing where you're going to be headed makes it a little bit more difficult for you to return. We do have contacts within the Fey. Most likely, the closest would be in the Sealy Court. But who knows where this stone will take you? It could take you days, weeks, months to make it to the Sealy Courts themselves. So, your best bet, if it's something that you truly need, is a scroll of plane shifting to get yourself out. Is this a spell that any of you can cast on your own?
Derik says, have I ever
Derik?
cast a spell?
Yeah,
I've become one
I'm
with
gonna look at Derik
Llennoc.
and
What
Llennoc.
is going on tonight with you?
Look at Derik and Llennoc.
Denik,
Oh,
Yeah.
we finally got shipped. We've been waiting.
yes, it's happened, Derek.
Finally.
Gosh, I don't know if that's a sorcerer spell. Let me look, I guess.
Plane shift?
Plane shift, I think, right?
Plane shift.
It is
I don't
a
know that
spell
shit.
belongs to cleric, sorcerer, warlock, wizard, druid. So both of us can.
Oh,
But
shit.
it's 7th level. Neither of us have. That's
Oh.
like stupid higher level for
It's a
us.
bit out of
Yeah.
range for you.
I think I've heard of others that practice magic the way I do that can do that, but they're far stronger than I.
I wonder if we can buy a scroll in town of plane shift.
I don't know if I'm strong enough to cast it though. I'm not sure how the
Oh,
spells work. I can
Got
understand
it.
it, but what magic?
You can certainly try and cast it if it's something that you're able to, just don't have the ability to yet. But there's a chance that it won't work.
All right. Perhaps we buy a few if they have them, and if they're cheap
Sure.
enough. We can frantically cast one scroll after another if we have to. I'm sure it'll go.
sounds like a plan.
Perfect.
Sure.
Like a stack of Fey lotto tickets. Give her the fuck out!
I'm sure it's something that the college could arrange for. I mean, you'd have to purchase the supplies to have it made, but we can certainly do that for you so you don't have to hunt one down. Or as many as you need.
I look over at Jules and is like, I was thinking they might just send us back if they like the crepes.
They might. But we can never be too sure,
The person that we met didn't really seem like the type to be like, oh, let me do you a favor and send you back.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just stay there, I guess.
No.
I'm sure if there were a superior being controlling all of this, they wouldn't mind at all if we just shifted to a completely different plane and began adventuring.
No problem at all. None whatsoever.
Okay. So I think maybe paying them. She'll say this mentally. Maybe paying them to get the stuff to maybe get at least 1 or 2, like, whatever scrolls. Is that it?
If the price
a
is
scroll
right.
of oh shit button.
Right.
Just in case. I mean, maybe there'll be, like, sure, we'll send you back. But also, I'm not sure that I want to push my luck with an Archfey.
No.
Or at least not from what I've heard of them.
Right. I don't think they'd have any trouble finding us, even if we bounced out of there. So
Yeah.
I guess it's just not no shite. But just a means back. Right. Well, let's see how much it costs. I think it's gonna be expensive.
Sure.
See what we can afford.
How much would it cost for us to pay it to get everything together for us? Like that?
Let me look, and they'll pull out a little journal and say, with all the components, it looks like it would cost. I'll make sure there's nothing at all.
Iliana starts looking through her coin purse.
I start looking at Finn.
Oh.
Finn, the one who didn't want to pitch in for a meal.
Just giving her the head nodding.
Well, it'll require a metal rod, a forked metal rod, a tuning rod, that is attuned to the Feywild, which we can provide for you. And you will only need one of those. That will cost 250 gold pieces. But then every scroll itself will be 6,700 gold pieces.
Oh, it's just 6,700. That's it. Okay.
That's why I don't do the lottery.
That's understandable. Not saying that it's not. We still haven't, mentally, we still haven't sold our shit yet, have we?
No, we have.
We have. Okay.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we have.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I think that that's an awful lot, but it's a very high level spell.
I mean, maybe at least 1.
I suppose 1.
6,700 gold.
I have that 10,000 that you gave me for party. No, that was for the Crewmates, wasn't it? Shipmates.
Yeah, that's not.
Did you
ours
not
to
write it
spend.
down,
Right.
Llennoc? Did you write it down? What it was for?
That's for the crew.
Aw, pat on the back.
Butterfly.
I
So
mean,
it's
I-
going to be
look at Jules.
7,000 total.
I have 5,000.
Do we think it's worth it? Or
I mean, it's not something you can exactly put a price tag on. It's
Right.
coming back and living in our own realm.
Yeah.
will that
Yeah.
cover all of us though? Is it? How many people does it? Pardon me. And I'll look back up. Is that spell only just? Will that cover all of us if it's all 5 of
Oh,
us?
The 5 of you, yes. It's for the spellcaster and up to 8 willing creatures. You have to
Oh.
link hands into a circle, but
Okay.
yes.
We have no
We love
problem holding hands.
right?
And I'll hold Lennox's hand.
I will, between the fingers, yeah.
No, okay. So 7,000 gold. I'll turn to you guys and say, we have 38,000. So it's not super unreasonable, but it's just making this,
Right. I see.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
yeah.
And if it helps to know, once one of you are able to cast a spell, all you need is the tuning fork, and you'll forever be able to
Oh,
shift into the Feywild.
Great. More exciting.
Good times.
I'll look at Derik.
Well,
Like, oh, exciting.
Oh, a crepe delivery service.
Oh, we need to put together a business plan.
Oh, Bards and Eats.
Sure. Why not?
So just to clarify, this will also get us back if we choose to do it in the future, or no, to only get us there. I'm sorry.
The spell scroll will only last 1 casting, so you can use it to
Yes.
get there, or you can use it to return.
Got
The tuning fork itself, though, remains, and you can use it again and again as the focus for the spell. It's required for the spell,
Gotcha.
whether you're using a spell scroll or you know the spell on your own.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right. I'll just kind of nod to everyone, like, yeah.
We do it. I mean,
Yeah.
Bye.
all right. Yeah, I'll give him 7,000 gold, or I guess 6,950.
Roughly 6,900.
Mhm. Mhm. Give or take.
You round.
Yep. Thank you. And we'll just wait here, and you'll see them sort of send a message out, and an aide will return with a spell scroll of plane shift for you, and the gold tuning fork for the Feywild. And you'll see if any of you grab it to inspect it, you can see there are what look like sylvan runes on it, and it almost has like Fey-like iridescence to it. So if you ever got any other tuning forks, you won't get them confused.
Fancy.
I don't. If everyone's amenable, I'll hang on to it in case I have to cast it in a hurry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is there anything else we can help you with? I'm sure you already know the dangers of traveling back and forth from the Feywild in terms of the possibility of loss or changes in time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
something we've considered
I'm gonna have to take a
good.
hard look
after
at that business
making the
plan.
deal.
Yeah.
Not many consider it, so that is wise of you.
Yeah.
Well,
Wise bunch.
Yeah.
We're so wise.
Thank you again, Gram Frieda,
course.
for your help, and thank you, Lulumin and Bali. I think that's it. I mean, do you have any parting wisdom?
you see Dark just sort of think about it for a moment. Just be careful. It doesn't matter if you're in the lands of the Seelie or the Unseelie. Don't make any deals unless you know exactly the terms. and
I look at Derik.
know that the Fae don't lie, but that doesn't mean they're not telling the truth.
I mean, it doesn't mean they
Right.
are telling
Telling the truth.
Right.
Gotcha. I just wanted to make sure we.
hmm
I got you. I got it. Thanks.
Okay.
Well, until next time. Thanks.
All right. So,
oh, sorry.
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll just like walk over and hug Gram Frieda. I'll just slip a note in that says like "call me," like into her pocket, and I'll
Okay. Mhm.
on my way out.
Flick.
All right. Yeah. All right. So as you depart from the Mages College with your plaintiff spell, what else are you guys up to today?
Nothing for
We had
me.
some fucking
Just
grapes, I
like
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything specific?
All right.
Oh.
All right. So you head. You're right there, Iliana?
Yeah, I was making sure I had a potion of healing, but I'm good.
Need a
I'm okay.
potion of blueberry syrup.
I'm
Go with
fine.
these grapes.
Mhm.
Guys, we know which kind of crepes, right?
Derik?
Yes, of course. They said very specifically, and so I said, I will just get you one of everything.
Okay. All right. That can't
Okay,
be
but what
bad.
do they say very specifically there?
Oh, I don't know. That was a long time ago.
Well, we'll just get them one of everything, and they'll have one that they want.
I
Yeah.
think they
But
just
what
said
if it's
a
like a
crate.
custom crate? What if it's not?
No,
one of a fucking-
it wasn't. They
It
just
wasn't.
won.
Hey,
It wasn't.
just a crepe, but I suppose
Yeah.
it can't hurt to get a few. Or maybe we have to get just a single one to fit.
No, I discussed that
bargain.
with him.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
All right. Let's go and get these crepes.
yeah.
Large
Yeah.
order! Large order! Great.
Should we call ahead?
Yeah, we should call it. It's a lot of crepes.
Probably anyone got to send in stone to the crepe place.
Because here's the thing: is I also just want a crepe, just to have a crepe. So now we have to order more than just
Oh,
one of
but
everything.
wait, didn't we discuss this? Oh no, wait. We can order crepes when we order these crepes. But we just couldn't have ordered a crepe before we ordered these crepes, correct?
I
Just
think,
said order a
Oh.
crepe
I think
like
we
18
shouldn't
times.
I think we should just.
Yeah.
Because then it'll be
I-
like, you ate the crepe that I wanted, you got it and you ate it.
we
right?
can
Let's
get
just shit
crepes
there.
I'll do
when
a separate
we're done.
one. I'll just
when
do a separate
we're
one. It'll be
done.
fine. I'll do my own order of crepes.
Okay.
You guys
All
order,
right.
I'll go after you. Then it'll be
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
I don't want to confuse the.
Okay.
Right.
They get
Okay,
you those
chef.
little
We're
details.
The
heading to
universe.
the creperie.
All right. So you head to the creperie. You on your way because it is across the street
Mm.
from
Mhm.
the Silver Medallion Theater. You see that they are changing the sign out to a new play. It's hard to tell
Oh.
what this new play is
Mm.
titled. 'Cause they're
Oh.
changing the marquee. Do you want them to know?
Hold on. I'll
Do not
message you.
name-
Wait, what?
Well, you know what? You guys are gonna be in line for a while. 'cause
Yeah,
if you
that's
remember
fine.
correctly, this place was hopping the last time you
Yeah.
came. There was quite
Nice.
the line.
Oh, Jules,
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
someone else outside of our party order the crepe for you. And that way, it's not a crepe that we got.
No, it'll be fine. I'll just get behind you guys. It'll be fine.
Oh, Jules, if they have the crepe with the chocolate and the bacon, be sure to get some of those.
Okay. And does anybody else want a crepe while I'm back here? No.
You guys
No.
scared me about the crepe.
But
thing.
Fen would want a crepe, yeah.
Ben, Fen, you can pay for your own crepe. Yeah, yeah.
No, you pay for me. You're not here. I get to do your voice terribly.
Yes. That's the rules. Those are the rules. All right.
Mm.
All right. So you guys are ordering one of every crepe, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
How much gold is that?
And then I'm getting a chocolate bacon crepe.
And then you're getting one chocolate bacon crepe.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have that. I'm gonna have a strawberry whipped cream crepe.
Mm.
Get 2 chocolate bacon crepes.
Okay, sorry. 2 chocolate whipped cream crepes.
Recap.
Anything else,
What?
guys?
Burgers.
We ordered. It's just our receipt from the crepe thing.
Yeah.
It's the recap.
Anything
Oh
else?
my god, it's like going to dim sum.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
3. We'll have 3 chocolate bacon crepes.
Yeah.
Because I know someone's gonna want one.
Yeah. That
Sure.
didn't. Yeah. Yeah.
And 2 strawberry whipped cream crepes.
Okay. All right.
And just a plain crepe for Finn. Just like nothing on
Just
it.
nothing on it.
Just sad. Sad
You guys
crepe
are.
for Finn.
Yeah. Okay.
A child's crepe. I got a plain child's crepe.
All right.
Why will
All
like
right.
a
Just some
seaweed crepe
cheese
or
and
something?
How much gold was one of everything?
So
Victoria?
one of everything is going to be 7 gold.
All right,
Okay.
Eric's paying for it.
Oh, okay. Derek, are you sure?
$69.50.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did
69.
this.
50.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
And how much?
Oh
were
wait,
the
I
6
gave
other
myself
crepes?
7 gold.
Yeah. 6.
The three
6
bacon
silver. Yeah.
chocolate,
Yeah.
2 strawberry. I'm gonna look at them. I'm gonna say this is important. 3 bacon chocolate, 2 strawberry and whipped cream, and 1 plain child's crepe.
Is that
And I'm gonna
good?
tip her really well.
Okay. Great.
I'll just I'll just hand him 2 gold. I'll be like, keep.
Oh, jeez. Sir. All right.
Yeah.
So it takes a little while to get your crepes. Your individual order comes out before the order of one of everything because they're not going to hold up the line just for your one of
Good.
everything. So you can enjoy them now if you so desire. And after you get all your crepes and you're just sort of sitting at the table waiting for them to arrive, you do notice that they've finished the marquee out in front of the theater. And you see that the title of the new play that's opening soon in 3 days is Death Barsonian. Death Barsonian.
Death Barsonian.
No, not what Emilio typed. That's wrong.
Death Barsonian.
Has an L
I'll give
at
it to
the end.
They got a new play going up.
Derek kind of just turns away.
Derik, you should be proud of your work.
I'm so nervous.
I just
Oh,
need this
I'm-
crepe. I'll give him a
I'm
chocolate
really
crepe.
excited to see it. I'm sure it will
I
be. I'm sure it will be wonderful.
Right, I've seen you working on it day and night.
Yeah, you have worked
Wow.
really hard on it.
Hopefully we don't get stuck in the Feywild and never get to see it.
How many gnome boners are in this one?
Gnome boners.
Or
Yeah.
I don't know that any are explicitly described.
do you have
Well,
anyone
I mean, it wasn't
standing in?
described. It was just on stage.
Do you have anyone standing in
Just-
front of a mirror,
Very
I
cool.
looking at
can't.
themselves naked?
Yeah,
I
I,
was just rocking a stiffy through
I-
like a.
I thought a
20-minute
bird was
song.
going to perch on it for a minute there. It was
Yeah.
a pretty hefty.
Yeah. Yeah,
you
it
know,
lasted
those,
for a while.
those are director's decisions.
Oh,
Okay.
I see.
Okay.
Oh,
Got
yeah.
it.
It's just some creative
Yeah.
liberties.
Yeah. Yeah, that the
Yeah.
work clearly didn't warrant.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's understandable then.
You've been through so much, though, Derek. Since
Is that understandable? I don't know if there's ever.
I'm just trying. Wait.
So, did we secure
No
passage?
crying with a boner for 20 minutes while he's saying about like his ex or something like that.
It was a creative decision.
What did he take? That's a long time to just stand there with no stimulation.
That's true.
It's
And
impressive, really. If you think
mean,
about
maybe-
Yeah.
very
Oh my
arousing
God.
play?
I mean, they must have a very strong imagination.
Yeah,
Very strong.
a great voice. But a great voice though.
it. Right.
Even through the boner.
Yeah.
Right? And to sing and dance with that was
That's
impressive.
The
incredible.
choreography
And not
just
trip?
to maintain balance.
Or not to
You know.
lose it, you know? I mean,
Right.
Just rock hard.
Like a chomp.
Yeah.
Katie, I'm so glad you're here today. Oh.
They just wanted you to watch the show and see your reactions. They
Yeah.
didn't,
Mm, goodness.
Mm.
All
That's
right.
what we're missing,
Yeah.
just to have a live audience.
Oh, do I still have the haversack, by the way? I think I'm the one. Right? Wasn't there something that Elzar's had and then we're like, give that back? Or was that just the money?
She gave you some. She gave you a few items and some money, but I don't know if she even gave you money. But she definitely took her haversack. She bought it.
Okay.
It was hers.
Did we buy a bag of holding when we were shopping?
Yes,
gang?
we have a bag
We
of
did,
holding.
right?
We did.
Mm-hmm.
Iliana would definitely. Does she? How many of the bacon chocolate crepes do you give her, Jules?
I'll give her one, and I'll hand Llennoc one.
Okay, she was going to give Llennoc one anyways, so
Oh.
that works.
Well, I can give it to you, and you can give it to Llennoc.
Oh, thank you. You'll start handing it over, and she'll take it from your hand and give it to Llennoc.
I'll say,
Oh,
okay,
thank you,
yeah,
Iliana.
Here you go, Iliana. Here are the crepes that I bought. I'm gonna hand it to you.
You need some money, Jules.
No,
You need
okay,
me to pay
thank
you
you.
back. Thank you.
Sorry,
I
I'm just in a
appreciate
weird
it.
headspace. We're doing
Okay.
this is really fucking weird.
Okay,
Like what we're
all
doing.
right. I'm sorry that my chocolate bacon crepe put you in a weird headspace.
Well, it's
You
more
eat
of
the
what we're gonna
piece.
do with the 80 other crepes that we ordered.
Right.
Oh, sure.
Someone's just they're gonna be eaten.
Right.
That's all.
Hopefully.
Let's
Just
hope.
delivering food. This is the easiest quest we've done yet.
We should probably, once we get to, have we got the order yet, or are they still
Yes.
making it?
Yeah,
Oh, thank
the order
goodness.
finally arrived. Yeah.
We
get
should
the fuck
go.
out of here.
They
Yeah.
wrapped
Yeah.
them all up
Yeah.
too, right? Because if not, it'd be like, can you wrap these just in something?
Just
For
fucking
extra
saran
freshness.
wrapped
We-
it.
You
If
see
we put 'em
them
in our
like
bag.
sigh as they had you didn't tell them
I'm
this
gonna
to
throw
go,
another gold
and they're
at
on
him,
the
like,
yeah,
God.
yeah, it's fine.
We
Yeah.
obviously weren't gonna eat all
I'm
of
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Derek flips them.
They're
three
for an
more
event.
People can eat
pieces.
47 crepes.
They're for an event.
Right.
They will wrap them up
Okay.
to go for you.
Traumatic event.
Then now we can put them in the bag of holding, and they shouldn't.
Yeah.
Elzar's isn't
Very
here, and now we're all
carefully.
going on about to-go packaging.
Yeah.
Very carefully.
hmm Okay.
All right.
All right. What are you guys doing?
All right.
Bust out the twig.
All right. I think we have to find a tree to go through, but let's
Oh, you're right,
find
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
We got the
Yeah.
twig ready,
So-
and off we go.
Yep. For the sake of brevity, you head out of town to the tree that you typically use to travel through, and you make your way to it. You press the totem up against the tree. It opens up with that gold glow, that familiar gold glow. You step through the portal, and you come out into another portion of the jungle, the forest, and you see Javier sort of standing there. Oh, hello, friends. You've made it.
We did.
Right.
I'm gonna just request you give us 3 days. Should we go for a week? What are we thinking? Time's fucked up over there.
I mean,
so
we
I
don't
Right,
know
there's
when
no
we're coming
telling.
back,
Fuck
so-
it. Can you wait a week, Javier?
Of course, I'm not even sure I can close this rift in that amount of time, but I will make
Oh.
sure that a minimum a week will be allowing you to return to it.
Thank you.
Of course.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand him a letter. I'm gonna say, give this to. I'm gonna write. It has its address. I'm gonna say, give this to these people if I don't come back in a year.
Of course.
Oh.
I can do that for you, yes. And you see like a branch like slowly swing around, and he like tells you to put it in like a little bird's nest that's right there.
That's adorable.
Aw.
Sorry, it was so adorable. I couldn't hold that comment in.
Thank you, Javier.
And you'll see him sort of motion sideways, and you can see this sort of rift, and it's sort of this deep purple color, and it almost looks like smoke in between these two trees, and it looks like it's spilling out, and it looks almost sickly. Nothing Feywild-ish about it.
Oh, that's thirsty.
That's like a bummer.
It's,
Yes.
All right. Well, I don't know. We just jump in dick first. How does this work?
I think so.
All right.
What if you don't
You're-
have a
you're-
dick?
Squish Artemis. Hey,
I
friend.
would recommend possibly keeping contact with one another, just in case it throws you in different directions.
Oh,
All right.
Okay.
that's
Well, let's-
wait. That's a a possibility that we might not come out at the same place?
I don't know, Iliana. I haven't traveled through the rift myself.
All right, well, let's fucking huddle up, lock arms,
All right. Dicks first. Oh, you can use mine, Iliana.
lock dicks,
You can
hold arms.
Oh, thanks.
hold tight because I don't want to get separated.
Yeah.
All right, so as all of you hold on tight and start to step through the rift, Derik, you can feel the stone sort of getting warm and glowing in your pocket. And you feel it sort of pulling all of you in like this sort of jerking motion into the rift itself. And you come out and you tumble into what looks like a beautiful, this beautiful wild garden. It's fantastical. Iliana and Llennoc have experienced something similar to this in the dreams that they have with Gabrielle. The flowers are vibrant, the butterflies are larger, there's these beautiful little floating, glowing bugs. And you see in front of you this beautiful estate, but it's hard to describe it as an estate just because it's almost, Alice in Wonderland sort of style building with a stone path, and the stones look like the moss kind of moves out of the way as you step towards it. And standing right there by the gate, looking to greet you, is an elven woman. In fact, Katie, do you want to describe what they see?
Yeah, she's a high elf. She's got very, very blonde hair, like super light, like almost platinum, pulled back in a really tight ponytail. She looks like in our world a model, like very like high cheekbones, androgynous, and unhappy. And she's wearing a suit that is all kinds of different weird rainbow colors, but is all still like a very like professional formal suit. And she's got a clipboard in her hands, and she looks at them and goes, "You're late.
What?
You were expected here 20 minutes ago."
I will look at Derik.
It was a big crepe order. It took them a while to make it. We would have been on time.
Right.
There were some guys in front of us that just ordered everything on the menu.
It was ridiculous. I mean, who does that without calling ahead?
Yeah.
Well, Lord Aranmendi does not like to be kept waiting. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
And as your guide leads you inside of the estate, that's where we'll go ahead and take a quick break.
Oh, man.
Yeah! Yay!
Woo!
We got to Katie before the end of the session.
Hey!
Katie, you never know. You never know.
Steven, to answer your question, she is indeed hot.
Nice.
Okay.
Sure.
I had to ask because Victoria did not create the character, and thus
Yeah.
there's a possibility.
And
Yes,
I
she
remember it's not
did.
a hot character.
I
see
drew
what
it. I drew it for you,
saying.
but I didn't create the character. That's right.
Oh, there's a drawing? Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
there is.
Yeah, she's got art. She's got art.
Ooh.
All right. So if you're new with us, we take a quick 10-minute break so we can refill, stretch, and then we will be back and find out exactly what our guest's character is doing here and what's going to happen when they deliver the crepes.
Oh,
We'll see
man.
you guys in a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
All right. So we were just heading into the estate of Aranmendi, Lord Aranmendi, the Archfey that our heroes made a deal with, along with their guide who is waiting for them. Yeah, so we'll pick up there. You guys are heading in right now, following this elven woman.
As she
sorry.
walks, she goes, "Don't touch anything. Don't interact with anything. Really, if possible, don't look at anything." And she keeps walking, and then she takes a quick, like, she kind of does a once over of them, and she goes and she looks at Llennoc, and she goes up to him, and she touches his, like, right by the side of his lips, and she, like, touches her finger and goes, "Did you eat crepes?"
Oh,
Because there's, like, a little bit of chocolate.
Llennoc.
Did you eat Lord Aranmendi's crepes?
Oh.
No,
Llennoc.
we ate our own crepes before we
Llennoc,
came
you've been a
here.
bad boy.
We made sure that
I
the
had crepes
freshest
too.
of crepes were prepared for Lord Aranmendi. We just wanted to make sure that we made it here as quickly as possible and energized ourselves with a quick bite of our own separate crepes.
Yeah.
And she writes something down on her clipboard,
That's amazing.
and then she keeps walking.
Sorry, I didn't get your name.
Reagan.
Cool.
It's nice to meet you, Reagan.
You're, she looks at Jules, Mr. Pontiac?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And, Mr. Llennoc, right? No last name?
Correct. Hey.
Mm.
Right.
Miss Iliana? I don't know. It's written down. I don't know how to say it.
Correct, yes.
Mm-hmm. And, Mr. Bodson. Heard about you. And then she just keeps walking.
Oh,
Famous Derik, even here in the Feywild.
oh man.
See, maybe.
And then I don't know what the house looks like, Vic, so you got to describe that.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a bit wild. So you walk into a corridor, and there are like several rooms, and Reagan would know that there are sitting rooms and like libraries and meditation spaces and spaces just for eating desserts. But she will bring you into like a waiting space that typically that's where most guests are greeted. And Reagan, you would know that you could retrieve Lord Aranmendi whenever you wanted to, or you could sit and chat with them however long you wanted.
May I see the items?
Oh.
Yeah, I'll pull out giant saran wraps. Array of crepes.
Oh, so fresh.
Why so many?
You know, maybe he wanted a different
Derik-
flavor.
Derik told him.
Maybe there's something he hasn't tried before.
I appreciate thoroughness. All right, I'll go get the Lord. You all are aware of his status in the Sealy Court, yes?
No, I'm afraid not.
No, we're
Sorry.
not.
He's
Just-
an Archfey.
Oh, wait.
You all,
Interesting.
just to be clear, and I look at Derik, you made a deal with an Archfey and you weren't aware who he was.
No, I would honor my deal no matter who I made it with.
Right. And she makes another note on her clipboard. I'll go get him. And then she turns on her heel and walks off. Don't touch anything, she says over her shoulder as she
Throw
leaves.
my hand back. Whatever I was trying to touch. Derik, I think she wrote, "He's an alright guy," on your next to your name on the clipboard. Like, oh, an alright guy.
So I
Brownie
didn't
points.
realize this was going to be so dangerous. I'm sorry.
I don't think.
Thank you guys for coming with.
I haven't got an air of danger yet, but I have got an air of flamboyance. Sure.
Oh, it's dangerous. Sorry, but it's all right. We're here together. What?
Yeah. I'm just glad that we weren't separated when we came in. That would have been problematic.
Hey, that was... Hey. This place is grand. Look at this. That's so magical.
Don't touch anything.
Hey. Oh, all right.
Llennoc.
Okay. I'm sorry. But look at it.
She sounded very serious about that.
She did. She did.
She
All right.
really did.
Maybe on the way out.
No, I don't think on the way out. Llennoc, you've warned us about Archfey. You know how
right.
dangerous.
On the way out.
I think you mean awesome. Awesome.
So Reagan, what's the plan?
She's not there. She's gone to get the Lord.
Yeah, she
sorry.
stepped out. Yeah.
Are there any magazines to look at while we're waiting?
Oh,
Any
oh. Artemis, if you have, no, you've never been
guest
here,
book?
right?
We probably shouldn't touch anything.
No, I know.
You hear
Well, I mean, you guys
Artemis,
are asking about magazine. Well,
you hear Artemis reply to you. I've never seen anything like it. That stuff.
It's incredible.
Have you ever met an Archfey before, Artemis? You ever been to the Feywild?
I don't believe I have done either of those things, Iliana.
Well, I'm glad we can make both happen.
This is
Eager face.
quite interesting.
If any of you have a high perception,
Nope.
you hear.
I
Oh,
think
no
I do
one.
now.
I mean, a
actually.
couple of them have okay perceptions, but do they use
20.
it?
So
Passive.
you would hear quietly from another room.
Mhm.
No, sir, I really think you should wear clothes for this one. No, can you maybe put the griffin back? I just don't think it's necessary for this particular meeting. So that's what you hear, and then there's silence again.
I'll just mental message. Oh, I think he's come out, but I feel like he could be a friend. It's going to just fit right in with.
I don't
Or they
know.
are. No,
Did
maybe
he
not.
seem like a friend when we met him before?
It seems sort of friendly. He's going to give us half the crates in that room just for a crepe. It was just, very.
Didn't you tell us that that people in the things in the Feywild can be tricky?
Right, yeah. They can be very deadly and tricky and very whimsical. Their moods can shift quite quickly. Look up.
Derik starts having a minor panic attack.
Just don't agree to, and mentally, don't agree to anything else. Nothing else.
Can I agree to this?
Yes.
Can I agree to not agree?
Oh no. Oh. Oh, wait.
You wait a couple more minutes, it's uncomfortable.
Nice.
And then finally, you hear footsteps, and Reagan comes back in with her clipboard, and she surveys the room very carefully, and then she makes a note. And she's followed by.
So you see behind her the figure of the gentleman that introduced himself as Aaron, which is Lord Aranmendi. However, this particular figure looks much more grand and Fey-like, even more so than you saw him before. He was clearly in an Eladrin form when you met him before, but now he is in his Archfey form. He still has his vibrant red hair that's pulled back. He's wearing a beautiful silk day kimono that looks like it's been tied hastily at the bequest of his intern. And you see him sort of look about the room and says, "Oh yes, it is so wonderful for you to return. I'm so glad to have our little arrangements finished. I see that you met my intern, Reagan."
Pleasure.
Hey. Nice to
Personal
see you.
assistant.
Oh yes, sorry. Personal assistant.
She
Right,
she
sure.
got us to you successfully.
Yes.
So it's a paid internship.
Oh God, don't say
Well, it's paid in experience, right, dear?
Right.
He's the
So-
assistant to the Archfey.
I'm gonna look around. You're learning a lot of very important life skills. It's good to pay your dues, Reagan.
Well, if I want to be an Archday one day myself, this is great experience.
It is. You're right. And you'll see him like cross the room and sit down in this grandiose chair that's like these wild different colors. And says, "So, you have something for me?"
We do.
we do.
Yeah.
We,
Jules.
for you and many friends. If
Pull out all the crepes that we bought.
A grand
my.
selection for a grand individual.
Fresh.
Oh,
Moments.
you brought a few more than I had expected, but we'll certainly enjoy them.
they should still be hot, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah. It's only been like
Yeah,
couple
it's
minutes.
been like
No.
like a few minutes. I mean, it's been a few minutes because you had to get out of town and then travel and travel.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah, it's
okay.
not been not too long. Under 20 minutes.
They're wrapped, right?
Yeah, they're
Yes.
wrapped.
Reagan puts her hand on one and she goes, lukewarm. And then she writes a note in her clipboard.
Shite.
Well,
Oh.
shall we enjoy them, Reagan? I didn't order quite this many, so if you want to enjoy one, go ahead, dear. Just not this one, and you'll see him just grab one of the packages, and as he unwraps it, and is like totally ignoring the rest of you as he's like delicately unwrapping this grape.
Are they safe? They're from the mortal realm.
Yes, and they're quite delicious. Not worth the trip yourself, but when you have such amiable friends to bring them for you, absolutely worth it.
Well, this has been fun.
Hey.
I think we're going to be on our way.
I think
This
he has to
this
eat
should
it.
settle our business, correct?
Hey.
And you'll see like a little bit of like chocolate on his face and a little bit of yes, it is settled. How are you returning to your realm as he continues to eat it?
Lennox gonna read a
Oh.
scroll.
Hi.
Oh,
We're open to other suggestions.
Unless you
though.
have another suggestion on how to return.
well, you do know Brutus was covering the rifts. There's a rift that'll bring you straight back to one of your cities, if that's what you prefer.
Oh.
Sure. And this is just out of the kindness of your heart, I take it?
There are no strings attached. I'm just trying to help you get out of here
Oh.
the quickest way possible without using your spell.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Okay.
you.
That's very kind of you.
Well, which way should we go to find that?
Oh, Reagan can show you the way. Reagan, dear.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, I'm happy to.
Thank you. Reagan, go ahead and grab your things and grab that helm in the hall when you're on your way back. Katie, I won't mess
Yes,
with you.
of course.
Yeah.
And so she, again, turns on her heel and leaves.
I do a short mental message. Just like, her mannerisms make me very uncomfortable.
Nice. Neat. Although I did feel very adult-like called Mr. Llennoc. It's exciting.
Guess you don't get that very often.
I
with No
don't.
surname.
Oddly.
Not during the day.
Oh, damn! Like, oh, I'll give you that. Woo! Sassy look. It's been a pleasure then. Thank you again for your generosity.
Of course.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
Of course. If you ever have any needs, especially that in the Fae, I'm here.
Wonderful. Thank you kindly.
Enjoy your crepes.
Perhaps I'll call on you again if I need some assistance.
Very, very good.
Okay.
Right.
Good
Back
day.
away slowly.
It's a bit of a trek. Sorry about that, Reagan.
Yeah, Reagan shows back up. She's wearing the same outfit, but under her blazer, she's got like a breastplate now, and she has a pretty nice looking longbow. And she and some what do you call them? Some bracers. Again, that you'd probably see just like peeking out from under the blazer. Well, are you all ready to set off? Do you need to, I don't know, rest?
We think we're ready, but
I think we're ready.
how about you, Reagan? Are you safe here?
Blink
Yes.
twice if you're not.
All right. Well, I've just checking.
She like looks at Lord Aranmendi and like really confused and looks back.
I don't know. You're friends now.
Oh, friends is such a strong word, my lord.
I've always wanted friends.
Well,
Have friends
Dick,
here. Derek, are we not friends?
I didn't realize I said that out loud.
Then,
Steven, you realize you have friends here, right?
well, he is a playwright.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's-
I didn't realize that when I made the deal with him.
Oh yes, I did some research.
That's unfortunate.
Oh.
Well, I guess we can't all be respectable.
I'm sorry. Do you have something against plays?
No, just get going. I'll put in a mental message. It's not everyone's gonna like everyone.
They're picking on Derik.
You know all that.
You don't know much about the Feywild, do you?
I don't think we need to. I think what we need to do is just make our way to that portal.
Ooh, well, we'd best be getting back.
Yeah, it's past Lennox bedtime.
It is, and I just get so touchy at night. Just
Yeah,
look
he
over to
does.
Iliana.
Mortals do need a lot of rest.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Thank you.
What?
I would nod to Lord Aranmendi again. Well, Reagan.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys all head out, and Reagan, you know the direction of this rift. It's going to be, it's going to probably be most of the day's journey out to where this rift is. And you know that it's going to head into the swamp area, but you don't really know much else about that particular area.
Please keep up. As I said, it doesn't seem like you know a lot about the Feywild. Best not to touch anything. Best not to eat anything.
Right.
Best not to talk to anything, really.
All right.
We'll be heading towards the swamp. I don't know a lot about it. I don't really hang out in swamps, but it's a little dangerous. However, it seems like, and I sort of gesture to people's weapons, you're relatively capable of taking care of yourselves.
That
Yes.
we are.
It's as long as I don't have to walk up a slight incline, I should be all right.
Oh.
It's a curse.
Is that going to be a problem? Because there are hills.
It's going to be a problem, probably. but I'll do
We'll
my
make
best.
sure that it's not a problem. We'll.
Right. And she makes a note on her clipboard.
Thanks.
And then she goes, well, please try to stay close. And she sets off at a fairly brisk pace. She's a fast
Oh.
walker.
Jeez.
So,
Okay.
sorry, quickly, how far are we traveling?
About a half day's journey to the
Okay.
to the rift.
About a half day's journey, I would say.
So we have this portal scroll right here, guys.
But
Well,
we
yeah, I
don't
could
even know if
try
it'll
it.
work.
I don't know how frequently we have to shift planes. So I could try it, and if it
I think we
fails...
just don't know, like, how long is an hour here at
Oh,
home?
shite. Right.
Are there any implications to casting spells in the Feywild?
But
There's implications to doing everything in the Feywild. You just never quite know.
Everything?
Well, anything magical.
Oh,
So
well,
if I cast a spell,
I-
like something might happen
It
besides the spell.
could. Yes.
I'm gonna throw.
We're less equipped for combat than I thought.
Yeah. I'm gonna just cast guidance on myself and see if anything happens.
You cast guidance on yourself.
Yep.
It seems you feel guided the way that you typically do.
Okay. No, it works like a charm here.
So you have a scroll of plane shift?
Oi.
It's a pretty rare thing to find around here.
Oh.
If you're interested, I'd be willing to buy that from you.
It cost us 11,000 gold just to buy this thing. I'd hate to have you spend that much money. I mean, I suppose the Lord has plenty of money, but I wouldn't want to.
I'd be buying it on behalf of him, of course.
I don't know what you all think. I mean, it's...
I mean,
That
if we
11,000
can
was
get-
quite a bit,
If we can get
however.
the 11,000 back, then might be better.
Man,
Jules, Derik.
this walk
Ben?
seems okay as long as we don't.
I guess
lose
I
years
just
of
don't
our
want it to
life.
end up being like months that we've been gone.
That's not really how it works.
Oh, like if we're...
It's not an exact comparison from what I've been told. I
Oh.
haven't been to the mortal realm recently, but it's not like you spend an hour here, that's a day back home. It's more like
Oh.
you spend an hour here and who knows how long it is back home.
Right.
Sort of.
Got it.
I'm up for either, whichever we're going to feel best with. Jules, recently you listened to all of us and stepped away from something that was important to you. So if this is something that's important to you, I'm here for it. If you'd rather use the scroll, I'm for it.
I mean, we don't want to go back and I don't know. I think it's worth a try
When we try, hey, Derik?
because
Yeah.
it's unpredictable, right? Like it could be 1 minute here, it could be a week there,
Right.
or 1 minute here, it could be a second back home, right?
I think
Yes.
so.
From what I understand, it's not really my area of expertise.
So it wouldn't matter then if we do it now or do it later because it's just going to be
Random.
To the best of my knowledge.
oh, then let's just walk.
All right. Should we hang on to
And-
this or go ahead and try and sell it for the 11,000 to get our 11,000 back?
I don't know much about prices on your realm. 11,000 sounds like a lot. Can I do an insight check?
Yes, you may.
All right. It's
Can I get a
deception.
deception check from both Llennoc and Iliana because she piped
Yep.
up.
Yep. Yep. Uh-huh.
Don't even worry about it. It's a 10.
Oh, 24.
Was it 16 for Iliana?
So I'm guessing I have no freaking clue.
Yeah, it sounds like a decent amount of money, but then again, mortals are weird, so maybe they did pay that.
And I pull out would that be 100 platinum?
1,100.
1100.
So 100 and 100 platinum
110, yeah.
and then 110. So it'd be 110 platinum.
But that would only be 1,100. 10.
Oh, I'm
10
sorry,
gold,
yeah, you're
so
So 1,000.
Yes.
1,100.
You pull out the
platinum.
appropriate amount.
I
Yeah.
pull out the appropriate amount in platinum.
Mhm. Yep.
Are we
Okay.
good then, everyone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Right.
would
Sure.
rather get the money back, I think.
That's right. Here we are, Reagan. No, I'll hand over the scroll.
Thank you.
Still tied up. Thank you.
People
Lord-
here regularly want to go back to the mortal realm and have difficulty doing so.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Maybe you can
that's,
raise the price if they need it,
fair.
or you know.
It's
you
the
know what it's
idea.
worth. And I'll go over to Jules with this heavy platinum. Can I put this in the bag of holding, please? It's a This is a lot to carry.
Such a heavy load.
It's nice.
I mean, I'm happy to take some back if it's such a problem.
No, it's quite all right. I'll just keep looking at Jules. Like, is it cool if I put this in the bag?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, I'll put that in there. I'll put it down in my inventory for now, but you have it. Or if you want to put it in your inventory, it's 1100. Have you got it, Jules? Are you putting it in your inventory?
No, I don't think.
Okay.
You can put it on yours, and we'll just say it's in the back of the bowl.
Okay. All right.
With that business out of the way, are you ready to go?
I think so.
Sure.
Yes. Yeah. Let's go.
And she turns on her ear.
All right. So as you make your way through into out of this like beautiful like wild garden into a forested area, you travel through. I won't make you make a survival check, Reagan, because you generally know the direction that you're supposed to be traveling. But you guys notice that the forest has slowly turned to more water-based, and it's almost as if you're stepping on these overly large like lily pads that create a path through this what is probably a swamp in the material plane, but here it's almost this beautiful loch with flowers and fluorescent plants and the lily pads themselves that you're stepping through and going through, and the trees themselves sort of tower over and sort of almost like weeping willows come up and over and top of you. And it's vibrant and bright and really fantastical.
Beautiful.
Pardon the environment. This is not the nicest part of the Feywild.
Really?
It's still lovely.
How
Derek's
ugly
treading
is your
carefully.
plane?
How ugly? Sorry, that was Steven.
Nice.
There are ugly parts, I
It is.
guess, but we
Right.
also have some nice parts. But
Right.
Absolutely revolting.
it just seems like there's a lot of pretty things together here.
Right. And I'll be
And I look at
Stars
Jules and I
Rise,
say that does confirm with what reports of it I've heard.
Horrible place. Horrendous.
Good crepes, though.
No
Good
beauty.
crepes. Hey.
Wow.
I think it's obvious Jules is being very sarcastic.
Sure.
Yeah. So
Reagan's just nodding.
Reagan, are you more of a cat person or a dog person? Tell us a little bit about yourself. Do you like art? Like
Oh,
watercolors?
my God.
Maybe
She's
she's
gonna
drawing
rose
on
her
little
eyes.
clipboard.
No, I'm not hitting on her. I'm just saying.
I'm not really an animal person.
Yeah.
I don't. Some forms of art are fine, I suppose.
Yeah.
Not really my thing.
Yeah. More of a science. And,
You read?
It doesn't
Yeah.
strike me as.
not a fan of the humanities, are we?
Well,
This is small talk for us. It's a thing we do.
Yeah.
again, it's a beautiful
Um,
place.
right.
Is this a thing all mortals do?
Uh,
Um,
just
Yeah.
those of us that are gifted with this talent of small.
Oh, this is
talk.
considered a gift.
Hey. Right. Okay.
You are welcome.
Thank you. What about you, Mr. Pontiac? Are you a dog or a cat person?
I like all animals. Yeah, not bird. Well, birds are kind of weird, but
Owls are cute though.
the only birds I like are flightless birds. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, penguins.
But that seems entirely pointless. Isn't
Like a
the point of
like a
birds that they can
turkey,
fly?
You know?
If a bird can't fly, might as well put it out of its misery, yes?
I don't know about that. That seems a little binary.
Right. Those can scurry a bit, just like a foot or two off the ground before they land again. So they have
Yeah.
some flight in their
They can
lives.
jump.
It's mostly
I can
cute
jump.
birds.
They've got vertical, as we say back in the brain.
Yeah.
I think that you might have to say the talent for small talk, Reagan. Look at that.
Not something I've been
You
told
should-
before, but all
Yeah.
right.
You should sign up for an open mic night. That's what you should do.
Right.
What is that?
It's where you just go on stage and you just entertain people.
Yeah.
Stage?
You would kill it. You would
It's
absolutely kill
the
it.
grand
Sure.
platform
Sounds
before
like a form of theater.
Oh no,
It's
there's
different.
no rehearsing, no. Then just
You just get
Yeah.
up there and talk.
fucking-
You should all know, friendly advice.
Yes.
Folks don't like the theater around here.
Oh, what?
It's a very touchy subject.
I'm gonna like do earmuffs for Derik. I'm just gonna cover Derik's ears.
Nice. Hey, why
Derik,
is
don't listen to
that?
them.
So awesome.
Is it because theater is a form of, like, you have to lie to do theater?
Not exactly. It's hard to explain. It's sort of the kind of thing you have to experience.
Oh,
It's dangerous, let's put it that way.
really?
Oh,
Hey, that sounds like a scary form of theater.
dangerous. Do you have people standing naked in front of mirrors?
Oh, right. You don't want to smash a mirror with that. That is dangerous.
No, is that what your theater involves?
That's
Oh,
what some
sometimes.
sometimes, yeah. Yeah. Well, about this swamp, we're heading through it, right?
Right. Look at this.
Going to the other side, this way.
Mm.
Yes, the Feywild's fairly vast. Lord Aranmendi is a little eccentric. He lives not too far
Oh.
outside of the main Silly Court, but he's in the lesser court. So,
Oh,
not in the capital or
Oh.
anything like that.
I see. Oh,
yeah.
How familiar are you all with Fey politics?
None.
Oh, a wee bit from. Aye, just a wee bit.
Well, there's two courts. There's the Sealy Court, which is very upstanding, based in many fine traditions,
There's
and led by the wonderful Titania. And then there's the Unseelie Court, which is full of criminals, not morally upstanding folks who prefer power above all things and are willing to do anything they want to get it. So we generally stay away from that.
Oh, I
Do they have
don't know if
plays?
they're all like that. I think some of them might just be understood by folks in the Sealy Court.
Misunderstood.
Aye. My understanding is the Sealy Court can be a bit uppity sometimes and a bit stuffy and looking down at others. And Sealy Court has some
Where do you get
unsavory
this
flows.
information?
Oh, just things I've heard in my extensive travels around the Prime.
Linux met a lot of people.
It's that gift of,
He
of
went to
small
public
talk.
school.
Did I went to PS 113 and Vossrel.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you've met someone from the Unseelie Court, that'd be important information for me to have.
Oh, I can't say that I've ever met anyone from either court.
Just people talk in the plane.
Right.
People who have met others from the Sealy, from the Unseelie Court, and you know, we talk to Llennoc talks to a lot of people. We talk to a lot of people, and sometimes that means getting information that we don't really have any personal experience with.
Right. I just heard
Well-
that there's some Good
I do
souls
know
there.
there are agents of the Unseelie Court that visit your world. My cousin, Mavriel, she, unfortunately, we don't talk about her much, but,
Oh, why
she's,
not? Well,
Derik
Well,
started just looking at the sky.
she committed the biggest sin of all. She was born into the Seelie Court and chose to turn away from it and join the Unseelie.
maybe she didn't like the
Aye.
city court?
Seems like it could be an understandable thing.
I mean, people do other things all the time. Some people start worshipping one god and then worship another.
Right.
Some people at first like mystery novels and then they decide, no, that's not really my thing, and they start reading other novels until they find a novel that works for them.
That seems very fickle.
I have a feeling that a lot of people are fickle.
Well, I don't understand, Mavriel. Her mother, Nizana, is an archmage, so she did the family quite a bit of shame when she made the choices she did.
I see.
Well, we all have one of those in the family. And sometimes we are those in the family.
Right. Right.
So we're going out of here, right? There was a rift that we were trying to find.
Yes, this way.
Okay, great.
And I'm assuming we've been walking and talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe hurry our steps.
All right, so you make your way through. Unless there's anything anyone wants to accomplish, we can move forward to when you arrive at the rift.
Llennoc just biting his tongue.
Okay. Okay. So you head into what is almost like a clearing where you're right on almost like an island of these lily pads. And you can see that they turn and connect to the land. And you can see a similar rift. This rift looks really beautiful, though. It's almost this like vibrant, like fuchsia pink color. And it almost looks like it's a waterfall coming out of the rift. And you guys can see that it's a little ways off to get to this bridge. But as you continue to approach, can I actually get perception checks from everyone, please?
Sure. Oh, wow. That's a 19.
An 11, but I rolled a 1.
12.
14.
At 20 for a 27.
Ooh.
27. All right. Let me open up my webpage. Wrong one. Okay, so Derik, you notice 3 figures that are approaching. They almost I'm trying to think if you've seen anything like them. Oh, actually you have. They're almost like that fire nymph that you saw in the opposite Brutus, except for these look like they're all sort of this beautiful like bluish teal skin, like beautiful flowing hair, like these soft white dresses. And these 3 women approach you and stop you in your tracks, and they say, "Who visits our humble home?"
Oh, sorry, can we all see them, or?
Yeah, you can all see them. He just saw them first. Yeah.
I'm Reagan, personal aide of Lord Aranmendi, the Archfey. We seek passage.
Oh, through the rift.
Yes.
I see. Of course, we can arrange passage through the rift. We just need to come to an agreement.
Of course.
All right.
Derek's like, no, I'm sorry. We can't do that.
But of course you can.
What is the agreement?
Derek looks at Lynnoc.
Nice.
Oh, well, tell us a little bit about yourselves. What can you offer?
I have an
Do
extra.
you have any crepes left?
Yeah, I have a plain children's grape if you want it.
Some delicacy from the
Actually,
plane?
when the Lord Aranmendi said I could take a crepe back at the place, the one she went for was the plain children's crepe.
Nice.
Nothing consumable, thank you. Or at least not like that. You seem like you're all great warriors, yes?
Yeah,
Aye.
I think that's a good way to describe us.
And you travel through your own realms and fight, I take it?
Only
When we
we
need
have
to.
We'll see. Well, perhaps you can collect a few things that we can't get here in our own realm.
Oh, what would that be?
Oh, nothing much. In fact, you wouldn't have to do a thing. Simply keep this on you, and you'll see one of them sort of produce this beautiful silver, intricately created like a silver cage. Just keep this on you, and anytime you pass by that which we seek, it will transport it to us here in the Fae. It's nothing that you would ever miss yourselves.
Can you give us an example?
Aye.
An example how? It's not something that you're going to notice or miss.
Sure.
It's nothing tangible that it's taking.
Okay.
It's simply an essence from your space to ours.
Sure. Essence of what?
Not like baby souls or anything, right? Oh shite, it's baby souls!
Oh no.
It's simply when you are fighting, when you take the lives of others, they are no longer in need of their life essence that you have removed from them anyway.
We're talking about the
If
souls.
we were to fight a baby,
Yeah, then you would take a baby soul.
It does not discriminate on what it acquires.
How many of these are you wanting us to collect?
Well, there are 6 of you, and this travel is dangerous otherwise. So it would be for a period of, I would say, 6 people, 6 months.
They're not traveling with us. It's just us traveling through.
All right. Well, I still see 6 going through, and she'll nod at Beans.
Oh.
Something like still sends.
Got it.
Does that mean that their essence can't go on to the next life or whatever wherever they
Yeah.
go?
That has to be what it means.
It will be used in other forms.
I'm
They will
sorry.
live on in other ways.
I'll mental message everyone like, I don't know.
Vic,
my
do
vote's
I know
no.
what these things are?
Yeah, you wouldn't even have to do a check. They are appearing as their water nymphs.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Thought
What
so.
choice do we have mentally?
Is there anything else we can do for you? Because I mean, just because we kill someone doesn't mean they deserve to lose their soul.
Right. I mean, just
I
is the portal in sight? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You can
it's
make 'em-
up.
No,
Hold on, let's see
no.
here.
Well, you all have such short lives anyway. I'm not really sure.
right, but that part might just go on and on after. But if it's swiped away, you know,
for
I can feel good
example,
about it.
I died and was brought back, and
If that happened,
device
yeah,
like that
we
was
wouldn't
near
be able
me,
to do it.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
be
Oh,
here.
there'd be no
Impressive.
Derik.
Yeah,
Derik
it's
is
kind of a
very
touchy
impressive.
subject.
Reagan, will you make a history check for me really fast?
How'd you die?
Oh, I fought death.
Clearly you didn't win.
No, not that time.
When he's back, so he's like round 2, he's sort of like...
Fight!
I'm not really sure that we have another option.
I mean, we can just... say
Oh
no
well,
to
there's
them.
always an option here.
Reagan, does your clipboard say how tough these things are? Like, if we say no and they try and hurt us, do we stand a good chance against them?
Vic, do you have any? I mean,
Against nymphs, you feel like you'd have a pretty good chance. Let me finish writing you this message though.
Yeah.
No, Dan didn't know I was writing that message.
But and this has been saying, she's saying this mentally with the group. But what if something knows here? It is a magical place that we killed them.
Still rather have another Arcana loss after us than be stealing people's souls. That's just...
can I
After they're dead?
can I partake in the mental messages, or is this just you guys?
Just in fact, Fenn has no idea what's going on either. Because she wasn't part of the ritual.
I will just keep cantripping message. After I ask, I'll mental message Reagan that question, and then I'll just like keep using message with her because it's a cantrip.
Which question? Sorry. The basically, can we take them?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If they're water nymphs, then yes. If
I'm gonna approach the water nymphs. I'm gonna say, so the deal is anyone we kill will be there. But what if I get killed and I can't give you any souls? What happens then?
You'll still have given us souls.
How?
You would have been killed, yes.
Okay, so
But is it things that our weapons
No.
touch? Like, do we have to fight?
Lennox like putting his
I'm out on
hands
that.
down, like like in magic position.
okay, all right.
Just simply
Here's-
souls that are near the
Oh, so it's not even
Yes.
people we kill. It could just
not
be.
necessarily.
So it could be just someone who has a heart attack next to me.
Yes.
All right, no, pass. Thank you.
Boss.
Well then, I'm sorry your journey was in vain.
So we're gonna go through. But
Thank you.
thank you for their talk.
Yeah, thank you for the
the
opportunity.
second they said no, Reagan's pulling out her longbow because she knows where this is going.
I'm gonna message Fen like, get your new friend ready.
All right. So as they see that you have decided to reject their fair and kind offer.
Absolutely, your benevolent offer.
Mm-hmm.
So if a baby dies nearby.
Yes. You see the features of these water nymphs melt away, and in front of you, you see 3 hideous creatures.
They're not hot.
What?
No, they were
Okay.
pretending to be hot.
But are they hot for hags? That's what we need to
They're-
know.
Everything's respected.
Let's
yeah.
see. Let's
We need to
see.
know.
If you guys
Oh,
are
they're
saying
not
this
even
out
hot for
loud,
hags.
No, damn.
I rolled a 5.
Reagan is looking among you and she goes, "You all have very twisted priorities."
I've just
We
never
do.
seen anything like this. Everyone on the Prime is just so beautiful. Oh,
It makes it more jarring.
it does.
You're gonna be like, and they turned into average-looking women.
No.
Guys are asses. All right, get yourselves into Tabletop Simulator. Looks
Okay.
like we're having combat.
We call it TTS.
I'm sorry, TTS.
Isn't that text to speech? Isn't that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Vic, is it a specific like?
You should be able to just join on
Group.
me.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
Like her
cool,
name.
cool.
I always
Understand.
forget you can do reasonable things.
Mine has to update first.
No,
Cool.
It's
cool.
done. It's done. It's done.
I was gonna say it was kind of a big
Today.
update.
Yeah. This is silly. Oh, all right. Atelia. Oh, Steven, you killed me with the memes. Oh, it's so on
I
point.
gotta offer something to the party.
It's amazing.
Okay, I am. Oh, this is. Oh, dang.
So pretty.
Right? So I need to see if I can roll this for you. Right? Can I not?
Oh.
Oh my gosh, that dice is painfully slow.
Okay. This is intense.
Right.
Yeah.
Great. Can I get everyone to please roll initiative?
Oh, wow. It's a
Let it-
natural 20 for Iliana.
What? Nice. What's your plus to that? I mean,
No, for a plate armored paladin, no, there's no initiative plus.
12.
Right. I'm so sorry that I don't have. Hold on, let me.
and just to put my name tag on it.
this. Yeah.
Am I controlling
14.
Fen? Fen,
You
go?
are.
Go ahead,
oh, yeah.
Boop, Emilio, if you're.
Thank you. All right.
Okay.
Fen.
But if there's
Oh
any
my God,
rolls
there's
where she's
monster
about to
truckers.
die and you're like, I don't want to do this, let me know
Oh.
and I'll roll.
Oh no,
Where is-
this hag is pretty busty.
Megan, you said you were at 12, yeah? Oh my god.
I'm
Why
a
did this get so
14.
big?
Yeah,
Uh,
Reagan's a 12.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Oh,
Whoa.
damn!
No!
Like
I
shit's
don't
all
know.
upside down!
Oh my god. Okay, well, I'll just put it next to it over here. Don't try and put it on the bar.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay.
Where were you, Derek? Do you, oh my gosh.
18.
Oh, damn. Okay, sir. I see you. Who's your
I don't think
sexy
Tasha
18?
updated her thing.
I don't know how to help
Oh,
you.
no.
I told her to.
Uh,
Okay.
Oh, well.
Mm-hmm.
well, that's, yeah. What can you do?
David in chat brings up a great point, which
What's
is
that?
that if they are humanoid, they may still be down for banging.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
necessary parts and such.
Yeah, you didn't ask. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean,
Right.
dragons aren't humanoids.
What
right?
can you offer
They were down for
this
banging.
D?
Yeah, but they can become
sure.
like in a humanoid shape.
Oh yeah.
They could have
Hey,
looked
quick,
like
can you
nymphs the whole
switch
time.
back? I was more interested in that.
We have a new proposition for you. Can you? It's terrible.
You guys are
Did the
awful.
reverse card.
Grab
Call
one
this
more.
the hag bag. Can you just wear this?
Oh,
Oh
Oh,
no.
nice phrase though.
Terrible.
Dan. Dan.
Well, I think they're hags, right?
Yeah, they're definitely
okay.
hags. Yeah.
Not based on their looks. They're actual, but yeah.
Hmm.
Jules, what are you doing down there?
I rolled a 17, and this last split second, it just rolled over to a 3.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. All right. So just so that you guys are aware, this right over here on the
Mhm.
left, where I'm tabbing, that is where the rift is.
Oh,
okay.
Okay. So that's where you need to go around, like around this way to get to the.
I
rift.
see.
All right.
Is this
Okay.
water poisonous?
Yeah, how dangerous is that water look?
Mhm.
Ooh, no.
You'd have to make a perception check on your turn.
Or you
All
just
right.
jump?
I could maybe almost jump it. Just be
Okay.
running for 10 feet.
Okay, I got
Almost finished.
tabletop simulator. I got character sheet. I got your beautiful faces in Zoom. This is gonna be great. Let's fight.
Nice. What? Ooh, we got the music too. Yeah, I'm digging it.
All right.
Ooh,
God, okay,
Epic
God.
swamp battle.
Okay. Looks like Fen is up first.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Fen is going to. Where's Fen? Fen is going to run forward. In between Hag 1 and Hag 3, and she's going to rage.
Nice.
So I have to roll a d8, and it's going to have an effect. I rolled a 1, which means shadowy tendrils lash around her. Each creature that she can see within 30 feet of you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Is that us as well?
No.
Is that okay? Is that magic that she's doing?
It's she's raging, and it's
Okay.
part of the rage effect.
Okay. All right.
It's not a spell.
Okay. Spells. And other magical effect. Let me just look it up really fast.
It is a magical effect.
It is a magical effect. Okay, yeah, because it says spells and magical.
Yeah, it's a byproduct of her raging.
Okay. That one, and you said the Constitution.
Constitution saving throw. The DC is. Oh, I have to calculate this by head. Sorry.
No.
8 plus proficiency bonus con. So it's
Where's
going to be
Guillermo?
3, 11, 13. DC 13.
Okay. The first one was only an 11, so that misses. So that's hag number 1. The second one was a 14. The third is a 16.
Okay, so only the 1
Okay, so
takes damage.
hag number 1. Okay,
And it's
so
going to be, I will tell you, 2 damage. 2 necrotic damage.
-2. Got it. Got it.
Yeah. And then she's going to take 2 attacks at hag 1. I'm just going to roll them both. One is a 24, and the other one is an 18.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. It's 24 and 18.
Okay, yeah, they both hit.
Okay. So roll 2 1s for damage. So it's going to be 16 damage total.
16 damage total,
Yeah,
not including the 2 from earlier, right?
not including that.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
And that's her turn.
Okay, great. That brings us up to Iliana.
Great. Yeah. For anyone noticing, Iliana is actually shaking a little bit. But she's going to go, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah. She will move up to this one and is going to attack it with her greatsword. But first, the bonus action, she's going to cast Branding Smite, just its regular 2nd level. And oof. Oh, that's a 17 to hit.
17 just hits.
Oh, okay. All right, so Branding Smite's being applied to that. All right, so that's a 5, 9 slashing damage, and just checking out, I think that's radiant damage. Yeah, and 7 radiant damage.
What was the total? Sorry.
That is a total of 16.
16. Okay. And that was to hag number 2?
That was to hag 3, actually.
Hag 3,
Is what
okay.
she's in front of. So she will go after it with great sword again for her 2nd attack. Oh, that's another 17 to hit. And okay, that's only 8 slashing damage.
Okay. Great. Okay, give me 1 second, you guys. I'm so sorry.
Ooh,
Okay.
No problem.
Hey, you know how sometimes you're looking up at the sky and you see some birds go by, and they're flying and they're in that like V shape?
Mm.
You ever notice that sometime like one side of the V is longer than the other side?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You know why?
Why?
There's more birds on that side.
Thank you, Stephen.
Solid.
Yeah, I definitely feel enlightened.
The
right
gift
now.
of small talk. That's amazing.
I know the music's still playing for me, Dan.
It just came back on for me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yay! Thank you. Let's see.
Sorry, my character is such a jerk, guys.
Oh no, I
Your
love
character is the sort of person who makes me so uncomfortable in actual life. I'm just like,
I was like, you know what would be a great introduction to Madbird? Being an asshole.
Yeah,
it.
I
You're
think,
not wrong.
that's great. I think that's great.
Oh, I love it. I'm so glad you're here with us tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So
Amelia
fun.
was like, is your character hot? I was like, yeah, but you might not want to bang her. And he was like, I don't understand.
Oh, that's amazing. Does not compute.
All right. Oh, Victoria's still gone.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right.
All right. With this, I must use the new roll. Like if I need to.
I know, I'm trying to learn this character sheet.
Sorry about that, guys. Okay.
No problem.
And that was 8 more damage, right? To number 3.
Correct.
Okay, you got it. Anything else?
Nope, that is it.
Okay. Sweet. That brings up. Sorry, I don't have it. I have to keep bearing it.
No worries.
Oh, that brings up hag number 2. What I don't even want to know what you just said. All right. What did I
Keep
do?
The curse.
Okay. They are going to. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to do it with hovering on. Okay. Yeah. Iliana, can I please get a wisdom saving throw?
Sure.
As you see the third hag sort of reach out their long, sort of spindly fingers in your direction, and you feel your mind being overcome.
That is a. Oh, that's a 17.
17?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, go get some rest. Get a drink.
Yeah, 17 makes it. Okay, so you feel like this sort of this hold takes over your mind, and you almost feel like these nightmares start to come to you, but you shake it off in just a moment, and you see the hag sort of staring almost like snarling at you. And that will be, they're going to, yeah, they're going to move back, so 10 feet. And then, let's see here.
Which hack was that, Steph?
2.
And
Okay.
The
2.
green one that's moving right now.
Fen, make a charisma saving throw for me, please.
Oh, she's great at those.
That's amazing.
Oh wow, 17.
17.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's just not quite enough. All of you see Fen as the space around all of you sort of grows dark and like this thick green smoke kind of fills the air. Fen disappears. So for you, Emilio, because you're running her, she just got transported to a demiplane, a prison demiplane. So she needs to make a charisma check on her turn, at the end of her turn every time, to try and get out of it.
Okay.
So
Reagan goes, does she do that often?
The hag? I don't know. It's my first time meeting her.
She draws side eye at her with clipboard.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll end their turn, and that was the lair action. So that brings up Derik, followed by hag number 1.
Derik's gonna move right there, and he is going to make a spectral mace appear in this spot in between these two.
There?
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And he's casting spiritual weapon at the 5th level, and it is going to attack Hag 3.
Hag 3. All right, have it attack Hag 3, please.
Oh, I accidentally made this be my entire window. Okay, the attack roll is a nat 20.
Yep.
Heyo.
Yes.
Finally.
Excellent. There.
Oh wait, it's on your.
I'm messing.
Steven's just out.
I won D&D.
18 points of smacky damage.
Great. 18
Magical
points.
smacky damage.
Magical smacky damage, yeah. And
The
this is with
dirtiest
your
canvas.
spiritual weapon, not your mace, right?
The spiritual weapon that looks
Yeah.
like.
Yes.
And that's let's see, that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. You're not going to move or anything, right?
No, I moved.
Oh, okay. You already
Yep.
moved. Okay, great. Pardon me. Lots going on. We're going to go ahead and do hag number 1, who she is going to... Yeah, who's right next to her right now? No one, right? She's going to step forward and reach out and touch you, Reagan. Can I please get a wisdom saving throw for me?
This isn't a charm or fear thing, is it?
It is neither charm nor fear. Yeah.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Hold
wanna
up,
make sure I didn't
hold
fuck
up.
up.
This is really important.
Yes.
Reagan's character has a clipboard.
What's it mean? Listen, yeah.
Yes.
Plus 1 AC.
Yes?
Yeah.
Like a shield.
She's been
Half a
taking notes
shield.
on us all night.
Oh, you meant the character art also has a clipboard.
Yes.
Is that what you were
yeah.
exciting about?
Yeah, she's got a
Okay.
clipboard.
And the
Yeah,
other hand
the-
on her hip, like, I don't have time for this.
This is very good. Very
Amazing.
good. I'm sorry. I just wanted to appreciate
Vic
it.
is very good at what she does.
Oh,
For
thank
real.
you.
Mhm.
My goofy little. Yep. Okay.
All right,
all right. What's
that's
that
actually
wisdom?
surprisingly good. That was a 18.
18. Okay. Yeah, 18 is just enough. So you feel a curse sort of wash over you as you are able to save. save against her bestow curse. She already moved 5 feet forward.
She just rolls her eyes and goes, I don't have time for this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That'll be it for her on this turn, which brings us to Llennoc, followed immediately by hag number 3.
Okay, let's see. Where's my boo?
In the back.
Yo, yeah, she is. All right, all right, and it was hag 2 that did that nasty stuff to you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's within range. Hag 2, they're not plant-based creatures, right? At all. They're like creatures.
They're all bananas.
They seem like creatures.
Okay.
Would you like to make your action?
Sentient.
No, it's just in relation to the spell. I'm gonna point at hag 2, just with a pissed off face, and from my position cast blight.
Okay.
Which is. Oh, sorry.
They're gonna counterspell you. So, what level is blight?
4th.
Okay. So I just need to roll for it. I rolled an 18.
I'm pretty
so
sure
plus,
that.
yeah, so plus whatever, for sure. Yeah, so unfortunately the spell is going to fizzle.
That's fine. Llennoc learns now that they have counterspell and will adjust. Let me mark that spell off though. Let's see. I had something I thought for the other thing. Nope, that's a different route. So I have nothing else. So I'm going to stay where I'm at and just be depressed.
And excuse me, do what?
Be depressed.
Mm-hmm.
I just lower my hand down and a little shame in my face. Like, all right, that's...
All right. Bless you. All right. Enemy number 3. Praise. She is going to. She's right there. Yeah. You see the third hag sort of fade from existence.
Oh.
Okay.
Surprising.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. She just fades from existence. All right. That brings up Reagan.
Okay, I'm going to... Oh, frick, she's in range of me now.
So you've got one out here on the left. And then one
I'm
in front
going
of
to fire at the green one.
you. Okay.
And I'm going to use a grasping arrow if it hits.
Okay.
Okay, let me roll. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna hit. Sure. What's 16 plus 13?
29.
So 29.
All right, 29 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. Sorry, I accidentally clicked on the hag art and it was large and frightening.
See?
All right. So what
Hold on, I'm
You
gonna
should
put it in our
have made
Discord.
Victoria. You should have made them hot hags.
I can't.
I'll do the damage, but she has to make an athletics check.
Okay.
Oh.
What's going on?
I was like, oh.
Don't worry about
Boop,
it. Don't
it
worry.
disappeared. I'm like, oh.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. What kind of check did you need?
Athletics.
Athletics. Okay.
I saw nothing.
It was
7.
Yep.
No, sorry.
Who's killing
8, 9,
Victoria
10,
right
11.
No.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who's,
My phone
Victoria's
popped up. It's like, oh,
who's hurting
Yeah.
you?
this must be the hag image, not the.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it could
Oh
be.
my
I don't know.
god.
I'm feeling like
Okay.
it's Steph, just based on Steph's
No,
hubris
it's
right
not.
No,
those
I don't think it
hags.
did.
You guys
Very
are scaring,
good.
you guys are scaring Katie. All right, get it together.
So sorry. Oh man.
Oh
Okay.
damn! Yeah, look at that. Yikes.
Okay. Yeah. See, scary. All right, Katie, do your worst.
So sorry, what was the check?
It was only 7,
Seven.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay,
11.
so
Mm.
so she sorry, new character. So
Mhm.
she she takes her speed is reduced by 10 feet,
Got it.
and any time for the next minute that she moves, I'm gonna take 6 damage. The first time she moves, she takes 2d6 slashing damage. So
Okay.
in the future, if she moves, she takes damage. For
Okay.
now, she takes 2d6 poison damage, which was a 9.
Okay.
And she takes hold on, sorry. She takes 11 piercing.
11 piercing. Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I will take my second attack because I get 2 of those.
Awesome.
And this is just gonna be a normal attack. I'm gonna go ahead and try using sharpshooter this time.
hmm
So we'll see if it works. Ooh, that was so close to being good. So that's gonna be a 14.
Unfortunately, 14 misses.
Okay. So then that's it. And I'm not gonna move because I have this lovely blue lady right next to me.
Okay, you got it. So if you'll make a note for me on Hag 2, I have a note that she's reduced by 10 feet, but for her 2d6 every move damage, if you can help remind me.
Yes.
Yep. All right. That brings us to Jules.
Oh shit. Okay.
You.
Let's see. Hag 1. I'll just I'll step over. Oh, fine. Beans is gonna flank her. And I'm going to take 2 sharpshooter. Well, I'll take 1 sharpshooter shot and see what happens.
To which one? I'm sorry.
To the hag in the front.
Okay.
Hag 1.
Thank you.
Does
Hagatha.
a 20 hit?
A 20 does hit.
Okay. So that's gonna be 17 piercing damage.
Okay.
She's still alive.
Yeah, she's still alive.
All right, and do it again.
They're
You-
hags.
You use a crossbow, right?
Yeah.
Reagan just goes, cute.
I know. So then it's a 22 to hit for the next one.
Yeah, 22 hits.
Another 17 damage.
Okay.
And then Beans is going to take his attack.
Okay.
Actually, on that last one, I'm going to use Arcane Jolt.
Okay.
And it's going to be an extra 4 force damage.
Okay.
And now Beans is going to attack.
Okay.
So. Beans crit.
Okay.
So it's going to be
Nice.
It's going to be 15, 17, 19 points of force damage.
19. Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay, great. And then that brings up the final enemy, which they are going to actually stay put for the moment. And that would bring us back up to the top of initiative.
Okay.
So, and I think that's where we're probably going to end it for the night, since we're like right at 1 o'clock. So that means we'll be back into initiative, into combat when we come back next week. Katie will be joining us again.
Yay.
Yay! I'm so glad you were able to come.
Yeah, thank you, Katie.
Thank you so much for making time and for coming back for more than 1 week. We really appreciate it.
Thank you guys for having me.
Of course.
Sure.
Anytime.
Yeah.
I was worried y'all were just gonna teleport out of there, and I was gonna be like, all right, bye.
We would have figured it out. No,
If there wasn't a guest here, I absolutely would have been like, yeah, let's get the fuck out.
PTSO. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Look, something would have went wonky with that magic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we get to see this beautiful map. This is
Oh my
7,000 roll
gosh, I
down the
love
drain.
it.
Mm-hmm.
You made it back up.
Great map to die on.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Did you? Oh, I should add it to the funds, shouldn't I?
You should add it to the funds.
Anyways.
And while you do that, thank you everyone for hanging out and watching. If you're new around here, we play a lot of D&D on this stream. We play D&D on Sunday nights, Monday nights, Tuesday nights, Friday nights, and twice on Saturday nights. On top of that, on Tuesdays from 2 to 4, Steph and I have a Dungeon Craft with Steph and Vic, where we hang out. Technically, we paint minis. Mostly, we just shoot the shit. And then on Fridays from 12 to 3, Steph has Mad Art with Steph, where she illustrates different things that happen in the games on Fridays. If you're interested in seeing what she's working on next, you can always join our Discord because you can vote on what she's working on over there and just be a part of our awesome community. And if you love what you saw and you want to support us, of course you can subscribe on Twitch, but one of the better ways to do that is actually through Patreon. You can start out by doing the same thing, like the same amount as a Twitch subscription, but you get more by supporting us that way, and we get more back, so we can put it back into the stream and give more to you. So thanks again for hanging out with us. Dan, who are we going to raid over to tonight?
Our good friends, the Thoglor, unless okay, yeah, the Thoglor.
Okay. All right. Well, we will see everyone next Sunday for the conclusion. Wait, we're on episode 68, right? So next week, you guys, I should have brought it up here, Amelia. I'm so sorry.
No, it's a surprise.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Episode 69 next week. We are going to have several giveaways. So, tell your friends and get in here. They include our Proper Naughty t-shirt, which no one has yet. It has yet to be released. A fun mug, a bag of dice and dicks, because this is a Proper Naughty show. And the best prize of all, which is going to be a personalized love letter written to you, the winner, from our own Derik Bartson. So
yes.
4 prizes,
We'll
4 winners. We're very excited. So definitely come out and hang out with us for episode 69 next week.
Can I be eligible?
Absolutely. Katie.
Nice.
Normally I tell the players they can't be, but for you, I will make an exception. So
I wish they just teleported so I could be eligible.
I know. All right, everyone. Have a great week. We'll see you next Sunday. Bye, guys.